California. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the LA Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Run!
Herbert to throw right away.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ray. Lion.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chargers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Crowd right. Go.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's McCarthy. Pass caught by Fannin. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention. And now to Common's side, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
McCarthy's pass.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for a hit.
There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, here's Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Two-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chargers, nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Set. 380. Turn out. What is it?
On first down, it's Hampton. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Herbert off of play action. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Brandon,
down,
we saw these defenders
10.
flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Herbert now. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 26. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd-and-2 situation.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd-and-2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Kappa. Hey, easy. Hold me troops right. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Hey, Ray. What is it?
Herbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
19-18. 60 by 60. 19 tight. Go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Looking to throw. Devine. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
19, Tiger. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he fits, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
3-yard loss.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Cameron
Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now McCarthy. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
Their own 44-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Devine. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
But it's 4th down.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
On 4th down, Devine. He'll try to do it himself. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and inches. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he is caught. Now he's going to be brought down short of the first, and they are out of timeouts.
It's a gain of 6. And the Browns.
The final shot before break. McCarthy. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 41.
67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Now they'll audible to something else.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he is going to have a Browns first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser at fullback and let him get the job done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Jenkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's McCarthy.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Home to trick right.
Watch the win.
5, 10. 12.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this across the 50 in the Browns territory.
Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Waste of time.
Second down and 6 now.
380. Good hunt. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to third and 10.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now it's Herbert.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
First and 10.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Lion.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Let's go. Set.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
15, Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An inside run with Jenkins. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And some strong running. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. He's into space past the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
4 fingers. That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter. What we found out so far. 2 touchdowns in here, and now they take it.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Chargers 16, Browns 15. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not
receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To the air with McCarthy.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
On the handoff, it's Hampton.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Ray. Go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Lion.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll look to throw.
Connecting with Andrews.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down as they get to him at about the 33.
There it is. 4th and inches.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And how about this? They'll change it at the line.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try it now with Jenkins.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.